Is it tasty? Lemon water.
Honey.
Abby, can you stop it? Huh?
Lemon honey.
Lemon and honey. To drink curry leaves. I need curry leaves for our breakfast this morning, but as you can see, we don't have curry leaves here. I think they have even been eaten by something, I don't know, probably an infection or something like that. But anyway, I'm taking one. And then this side also we had planted one, but as well it doesn't have anything. And I'm just going to take a little bit of it as well, and I'll just use it for cooking. So we have a curry leaf plant on our balcony. Of course you guys know that, but I realized the more I take off the leaves for cooking, it's starting to dry, like the babies are beginning to dry, and I don't like that. So I was thinking I should let it grow a little bit more, and then maybe I also feel like taking basil tea. So this is, I think, basil, if I'm not wrong. So I'm going to be using it in my tea. We call it omjaj, like in our language here in Uganda. So I think it's Tusi in my husband's language as well. There is the holy Tusi, and this is not the holy one. So I'm back home. And what happened? You hungry? Are you hungry? What's this in your mouth? You brushed and you didn't clean your mouth. Chichi. Taking Rose. He's picking his own. He's picking his own bottle. Oh my God. So today I'm going to be making poha for breakfast, and poha is basically rice, but I think it's made in a different way. I don't know, I can't explain that, but yes, I'm going to make something called poha, and for that I'm going to be needing one potato. So I already peeled one potato, and I'm going to slice it into very little fries like shape, but very small, because we want them to get ready super quick. And I'll use one onion, and I'll be using as well the curry leaves that I brought, and in there we're going to add in some dry fruits like peas and cashew nuts, and basically it's going to be a very nice breakfast. And today like the last time we had gone to the supermarket, I decided to get organic poha. And organic poha means probably they have not mixed anything, like it's fully organic. So I don't know, I've not cooked it before. I'm just going to cook it today, and I see how it comes out. I'm just going to follow the same process like the one I usually follow for the rest of the poha that I usually get. So the rest of the poha that I usually get is a different, those ones from different brands or different companies, and so, and those ones, once you soak them in water, they are super okay. You just let them dry there, and you can use them for poha. So I don't know for this natural one, like organic one. So we're going to see how it's gonna come out, and yeah. So my husband saw the milkman, and he came rushing to give him the pan, and he was so funny. Look at him running. He wants to pick the milk today. Oh my God, these boys just want to have chance to pick milk for me in this house. I'm so happy. this is the organic poha that I got this time, and I hope it comes out very well, because once it is organic, that means you have to be careful while cooking it. But anyway, as I said, I'm going to follow the steps that I usually follow for the other pohas, and I will see next time after cooking this one whether it comes out properly or not. So usually I get my poha, I put it on this strainer, and then I just wash it, like I rinse it rather, like twice, because it is super hard, so you need to make it a little bit soft before you cook it. So I just rinse it through running water, like, you know, for a few, not even minutes, like seconds, and then I let it dry in there still, and that is basically it. So this is how I do it, and I let it dry there. So we get our pan, and everything is cut, like the the onions, the potatoes, you guys know that. So we'll add some oil in there. We're not going to fry the peas that we are going to be using. For that, I will need only mustard seeds, curry leaves, green chilies sliced, and that is basically it. And then for the spices, we shall use only salt and cumin powder, and that is it. You add everything that you want in there, you cook it, make sure that everything is cooked and it is, you know, soft enough, and then you'll add in your poha, and that is basically a very nice breakfast. It is tasty, by the way.
Marini. Oh. Okay.
This poha is really organic, because the other poha, the other type of poha, once you buy it and then you do what I did, it still is stuck, like it is still whole, right? But this one, it is typically rice. You see how it turned into this? It's not supposed to be like this. I don't know, I didn't even wash it that much. I just poured in a little bit of water and let it dry. But this is really organic. The other one is not. I think it's mixed with plastic, for real. Because what is this? The same process I use making the other one is the same process for this one. But anyway, let's eat this. Hi guys.
Hi.
Good morning, namaste, welcome back to Nash Vlogs. So today we are here. Can you please put away the phone? We are having a sit down video today because we want to give you guys
Lugambo. Okay, not
I said Lugambo. We are going to give you guys good news. So the good news is we got our reports back, my reports back, and I'm so overwhelmed with happiness. And you know, at least we have come down, because we've been up and down. This month has, the last month, half of the last month, right? And the beginning of this month has been too much on us, has been too much on him, and has been, you know, mentally draining me a lot. But we thank God that we are done with this. And when my results came back, the doctor was suggesting that we see surgeons, so they sit down and they decide a treatment plan for me, whether to go in for surgery or not. And they found out, like, the mammogram, when it came back, when the results came back, the mammogram, right? When the results came back, it is that the condition that I have is called fibroadenosis. That is fibroadenosis. That is the condition they found on me, like, you know. And it's not only me that usually has it, like a lot of women have it, especially when you're in childbearing age. And then the doctor that did the mammogram was like, she referred me to the surgeons. I went, I saw the surgeons, they saw me, they went through all the reports, and they were like, just go home. You don't even need surgery, you don't need anything, just go home. You know what I'm saying? So
But they have written, let me see, there is no architectural distortion, there is no nipple retraction, and no skin thickening, normal.
So those ones usually are cancerous signs, right?
Yeah.
So basically this condition is not cancerous, like it usually happens, but it is not cancerous. Some people opt for surgery, that is fibroadenoma. They will opt for you to have a surgery. But for my case, the doctors, they were like, you just go home and just keep on checking on them every 6 months. That's what we used to do, right? From the beginning, before we went in for Corona, we used to check on them, you know, every 6 months we used to go and see a doctor. That is what they told us to continue doing. And they checked, basically they did a very good job, the doctors. They everywhere after seeing the results, and they were like, it is non-cancerous, just go home, relax, and just keep on coming to see us every 6 months and do imaging, and we see whether there is a difference or not. So at least we are relieved, we are so happy. Like, I'm so grateful to him, by the way. I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm out of I don't have words to use, because if it wasn't for him, I don't really know. He, in the first place, when I was, you know, giving up, when we came back from Nakasero hospital, I was like, I'm done, right? I was like, I'm not going to do anything, until he kept on communicating with my doctor from TMR, and since she insisted, like, you guys should insist.
By the way, she's nice,
the best doctor, I think.
Somebody had recommended that you go meet this doctor. She's really very, very, he becomes like, concerned about your situation. She never writes a single tablet which is not necessary for you. Never advises you go do this, because he's working for a hospital. He doesn't mind about, benefiting the hospital. She minds about the patient. Doesn't tell me, go on the scan. She tells you, oh, no, if you insist, should we do this? No, it's not necessary. You just go. I will tell you when it is necessary. So, we also recommend, if anyone, we can, after asking her, we can also give her name. She's very good, very good.
She's a very, very good doctor. Like, for real, I really appreciate the way she handles her patients. And this time around, I am so happy with the way the doctors and the nurses were handling us, especially at the tumor board. Those guys are the best. Like, the nurses are so good. They listen. Like, in Mulago, I'm talking about Mulago right now. They listen to you. They try to understand your situation. They speak to you politely. They smile. The doctors are okay. Like, they are overwhelmed with a lot of patients. Of course, there are a lot of patients. But still, they are not like, And then, disclaimer, we want to talk about, again, the radiology center. We've been receiving very, very good treatment of late.
Okay, last 2 times experience was fabulous.
Perfect. Like, they were so good, and we couldn't meet the other nurse, of course, but everybody that we met these 2 times that we've been going there, like after the other incident, they were super, super nice to us, and we really appreciate that. And for the tumor board nurses and doctors, hats up to you guys, because they know how they handle these cancer patients. Like, for real, there are so many people who come to them, but I was told from the beginning, because I was so scared. I was speaking to the lady, the one that I had from the radiology center. She was like, no, these guys are not like those, because she was there when the incident was happening. She was like, these are so good. And I really experienced, I saw that myself. I'm really, really so thankful to those guys for handling everybody so well. They don't show you that, you know, you're nobody. They listen to you. They try and talk to you. They try and solve your problem. If you have any question, you ask them, they listen. They don't tell you, wait, I'm busy. Do this, do this. They don't shout. They're so polite. We are so happy and so grateful. Thanks to everybody that has been praying for me. Everybody that has been sending the comments saying, you be fine, you be strong, keep strong. Nothing is, you know, wrong. And before I forget, I wanted to appreciate my husband, because when I had given up on going ahead with, you know, seeing other doctors, he listened to the doctor and he was like, please, the doctor is saying we should go to Mulago, so I think we should go there. And he has been moving with me all this while, waking up so early in the morning. Like, I am so grateful to you. Thank you so much for being there. Like, always.
My pleasure.
Always being there for me, and you know, never neglecting his responsibility as a husband. When I move here, he's with me. When I have to move papers, he's moving papers around for me. He just tells me, sit down, I'll do this work, and he'll be moving around, picking reports, taking this there. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for always being there.
I want to ask also, I saw someone on the comment section that which private hospital refers.
That was on TikTok.
Mulago, okay? Okay, but let me tell you something. Mulago is the best option in this country.
It's a referral hospital.
Okay? The best option. They have everything. Okay. What I realized, there is, you know, their lack of administration. What I understood, the lack of administration. Too much, and maybe they need staffs, and I don't know, maybe the authorities, you know, the senior authorities of the administration body, maybe they need frequent intervention into the matters, supervising. Otherwise, they have everything.
It's nice, a very good hospital.
All modern. They have tried their best to get all the modern machines, and everything is there, no doubt. I'm telling you. Don't think that private is always best and government is no. That's wrong. Completely wrong.
Until we went there, we didn't know Mulago was like this, but it is a very, very good hospital. Trust me. Anybody who has been there can, you know, witness it. I'm telling you guys, if you feel anything is wrong with your body, if you feel your body is not your body yet, please go and check it out, because
some doctors, you know, they helped us using their own phone, personally.
Phones, yes, calling here, calling there, you know.
Even we missed the the meeting.
The board meeting, tumor
board meeting, we missed, because by the time I was waiting for the report of the mammography, the meeting was over. There was no, again, possibilities of to show the report or represent yourself in front of the tumor board. The meeting was over. Meeting was over 10:30. I got after 11. But still, we talked to the doctor who we met at the very first time when we had an issue. Then since he has been talking and he has been helping personally, you will individually, you will come, do this, go there. I'm going to do this for you. Just wait. Very nice. And
calling
also,
here,
you call a doctor there. That I'm sending. The patient is called nurse. Please help them. They have missed the meeting. And yeah. Thank you so much for them also.
To them. If anybody sees this and maybe goes there, please thank them for us. But we're going to make another video for TikTok, so probably they will see that, because the first video we made on TikTok, the one of nurses, they saw it, right? And when we went there, they told us they saw it. So we're going to make another video on TikTok, probably that will reach to them. But I was saying, if you find anything wrong with your body, if you feel your body is not your body anymore, please go and check it out, because
do not ignore
what we saw in Mulago. My husband was like, but Africans eat the best food. Like, you guys have the best food, no chemicals, no what. Why do you have all these patients here?
And especially those old people who never eaten any food or drink or beverages, you know, which is like the preserved things.
Yeah, but
They are typically village. I saw this old man and old women, typical villagers. Huh? I don't think they have ever taken soda even.
but the thing is,
I think there is more problems on in the atmosphere.
I asked the doctor, I mean the nurse, about it, and she's like, the more you grow, the more you get high chances of getting cancer. The more your age grows, right? So from 40 and above, that is very, very easy for you to get cancer. This is why you see most of them are old people. Those ones that are young, probably it's from the background.
No, you're mistaken. If it's not necessary that when the more you grow, you definitely have to get
no,
the cancer.
chances are high.
No, why there is a chance? If there is no linkage, why the cancer would enter into your body? There must be something, there must be some reason which is causing the cancer in here. Like suppose for us, for us at home also here, we take so many things, preservatives, okay? Soda, which is never recommended. We take butter, we take these, so many things, spices, okay? Everywhere they use chemicals, right? But these people who we saw there, okay, they are coming, they have been referred from villages.
They are from villages.
Tell me, what do they
yes.
eat? Matoke, cheenat, everything, boiled and roasted?
Yes, they will eat very good food. They
How?
Will one of the ladies.
I don't think they don't smoke.
One of the ladies that has the breast cancer was telling me, like, she eats, every time she's eating her food, she has greens on the food. Like, she never misses to have a very good balanced food, having greens and all that. But still it came.
Maybe, I'm not sure, maybe I should not say, but I think maybe it is because this is near to the equator, and the ultraviolet ray is, maybe it is too much on these people, or
but
I don't know.
The amount of patients there is overwhelming, like, for real. I was talking about it with some lady, and she was like, you've seen only these ones. If you go to the care, she called it something care, she's like, you won't even believe that all those people are Uganda, like, I knew from
the number
Uganda.
of the patient is really alarming.
It's alarming. Yeah,
it's really.
Now imagine that is only Mulago. How about the others that are home and don't know that they have it?
And there was no one in your age. Was there any?
For the whatever?
Huh?
A few, I think. The lady I was talking to, I think she's around 30 something. So yeah.
But 90% old.
Yeah.
60, 70, 80. Some even there could be 90.
It's so overwhelming. Like, for real, we should really try and know our bodies, like the way we've been fighting, even though I don't have any symptoms and all that, apart from the lumps and all that. But everybody should be initiative, because it's your life,
Did you tell the miracle happened there?
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you something. My husband doesn't believe this, but guys, that day we had gone to look for my tissue that was lost. Another Lugamo. Let me give you Lugamo. The day that we had gone to get my tissue that was lost, to ask those guys. So when we were going, on the way, there was an old lady seated in the middle of the road, like, inside the hospital, of course, but the cars passed by. So she couldn't move, and she had this young girl that was standing next to her, and cars were coming, and trust me, she was seated like here, and the cars, I don't know, they were just missing to even knock her. So to me, I feel like this is a miracle. So I look at them, and I went to the girl, and I'm like, she can't move. She said, no, Jaja can't move. I'm like, okay, at least you take her on the side, because here the road, is so busy, and it is so sunny, and she's so old. She was covered everywhere, and she's so old. Please move her on the side. And she couldn't do that. I was like, are you alone? She said, yes, I'm alone. So I'm like, okay, we carry the old lady, and me and the young girl, and we put her on the side, right? And where I put her, there was a family that had, I think, patients. They were seated on a mat, right, under a tree on a shade. So I put her there, and I thought maybe the family will complain, why are you putting your patient here? We have patients here. But they didn't say anything. That is also another sign of maybe they were not seeing this old lady. It was only me who was seeing the old lady. So I put her there, and just we moved like ahead, and we came back, and they were not there.
No.
We moved like ahead, and we came.
Honey. we went to the lab.
We went to the lab. Yes, the lab is just ahead.
And how much time we spent? You took her to the side, okay? We went there, we asked something, then we came back and we said, what is this? You expect where you had left, she should be there. Why?
But listen, she has a young girl.
Okay, tell
who
me,
is
did
with
you feel whether she was alive? Because I don't think she was alive.
She was. I was putting her down, she was like, please, like she was shaking because she was tired, because her legs, remember,
she was saying, please, you're lying.
Oh my God, she did. Trust me, she did.
I don't think she knows English.
She was alive. How can she be seated in the middle of the road and then no, she didn't say in English, of course. She spoke in local language. But how can she sit in the middle of the road and she
doesn't
alive?
believe that. I know very well that girl, how she was looking around, okay, and they were both just side of the path, and she was looking around as if the elder person has gone to look for where they should go, and they were waiting there.
Okay, I have one question. She doesn't believe it. I have one question.
She thinks angels had come to test her whether I'm helpful or not.
I have one question. Which kind of helper, the one you're saying if relatives, leaves an old woman in the middle of the road and goes to look for help? At least she would have carried this woman and put her on the side of the hospital or maybe that building and then go.
Maybe she was trying to crawl.
No.
Herself.
In the middle of the road, you leave her there. If it is me, I can't leave my patient
what
in the middle of the road and I go, I don't know. So, to me, I believe this was an angel. Maybe God was trying to test if I'm a good person or not. And he doesn't believe it. Because which kind of helper, like you have a patient and you leave her there in the middle of the road, cars are coming and you go to look for help. And you go to look for where to take the patient. Put the patient on the side, maybe the side of the building or maybe under a tree, and then go look for where.
After seeing the young girl also, what I realized, she was astonished, okay, because I think she had never come to maybe Kampala because of this and she was big building, so many people. Okay, no, I'm telling you, people are often very often they're surprised. Like now today,
so you think I'm wrong?
If you go to, suppose tomorrow you go to Dubai, okay, you see the high-rise buildings, the skyscrapers. You don't really see. Oh, it's just a building. You will pass over.
Listen. So you think I'm wrong? It wasn't an angel. To me, it is an angel.
It was.
To me, that God was trying to see, is this lady a good lady or not?
They were practically, a patient, and the young girl was her attendant. That's it.
Okay, you take what you think is right. For me, I'm taking it as an angel.
Maybe the person.
And I helped her, and God was so happy with me.
Yeah, I was so touched.
I carried her, and God was so happy with me. So maybe this is why God is showing me that you're so good, and we still need people like you on earth. So, bye guys.